Welcome to ACUPOMS. In our earlier video, we have showed you the demo presentation how to operate this system from the admin ID. Today, I would like to showcase the demo presentation for the user ID, how a user can use this application and what are the benefits and the features. So let's quickly go to the property. First of all, we need to select the property. I'll select Golden Palms. We need to submit here. Then we need to enter the ID for the user. So it's a demo ID, and I'll quickly enter the login ID password. So every user, they will get a unique login ID and password to use this application. And yes, they can change it any point of time as per their convenience. In case they forget the password, they have the option to retrieve the password by using the option of forget password. So now I'll be logging in as a owner or tenant. So now this is the user dashboard. Now if you can see on the extreme top of the right hand side, the name and the profile picture of the user will be there, which we can change. We can change the password, we can change the profile. So this is the dashboard. So once we can go to edit profile, we cannot change the name. By default it will be locked. However, we can change the other information, like we can change the profile picture, the mobile number, the alternate number, the occupation, the blood group, date of birth, date of anniversary, and we have the option whether we want to make it private or not. And after making the changes, we can just need to click the save and the profile will be updated. Now we'll go to the dashboard of user. So in the user dashboard, what we'll see in this dashboard is, first of all, the information manager. In information manager, we can see the notices from here only. So whatever the notices will be from the management side, we can see the notices. Since there are two notices, and then it is showing notice for the owner, tenant and committee members. So this is the notice which was published, and all the notices can be seen from the dashboard also. So now I'll go to the dashboard once again, show you the other features. Now we have the rules. In the rules, whatever the rules of the property is, cleaning of around building, save water, no salesmen allowed in the building. So that totally depends on the property to property or the management, what rules they want to apply for that particular property. Then we have the news, the important dates and the locations. So in the location, I would like to share this with you, the important location. So whatever the important locations will be there by the nearby area, whether that is a hospital, that is a fire station, a municipal corporation, maybe any gas agency, any other important services. So all this important location list can be shared here, and from the action we can see the detail. So now once we'll click on action, we'll get the complete address in the description. We can see this, and now we, in case of any emergency or in case we need the services, we can choose this location option and can go there. So apart from this, what all information will be there on the dashboard: property bills, service bills, my directory, reminders, service providers, the committee, the event managers, the news, document manager, birthday, anniversaries. So all these options will be available on the dashboard. Now for the property bill. So if you want to see the bill amount, what is the current due amount, so it will be reflecting here, and that will also give a option to view the entire bill, the invoice. So the invoice will appear some thing like this, and we can update the property logo. The address will be reflecting here, the name, the owner or the tenant address, and maintenance charges, service charges, whatever the charges are, it will be reflecting here with the bank information. So moving ahead to the other options. After the property bills, we have the service bill, which we can also view from here, and we can add the service bill as per our needs and the services which we have subscribed for. So the newspaper bill, dish TV, or maybe any DTH, water bill, maybe it can be we can add also electricity bill. So whatever the bills will be, we can update the information, and then we will also get the notification on the application, and we can see our bill. So this is about the service bill deal. Now I'll move to the modules one by one. This is a document option where we can see the documents. What documents are there? It could be any documents that we will be needing it in future. So for example, that the documents we can see is copy of building plan. So it's a legal document. If you want to see, we can also download this, and this is a buyer must acquire a copy of the building plan approved by the statutory body or to establish, or anything which is the government mandate rules and regulations will be there legally, that can be seen here, and we can download the document. And after the document, we will quickly move to the property information. As I said earlier, the note in the dashboard, we have seen the notice. The rules will be there. Apart from the rules, the news, the important news published maybe from the committee members, or whatever the news was published. Maybe it's published from the media, release date, the important news events will be there. So after the news, we have the option of holidays. What are the holiday list? So we can see the holiday list as well. Apart from holiday list, we have already seen the important locations. In case of any emergency, we can use this option and get the information. Now moving ahead to the service provider, what service providers maybe users are looking for, that could be the internet service provider, maybe the DTH, the electrical equipments or electrical supplier, the laundry, the fruit supplier, sweet mart, groceries, plumber. All this information will be there with their mobile number, the email, and with the websites as well. And once we'll click here in the action, we can get the exact details. The service provider name and all the addresses will be mentioned here. Apart from service provider, we'll move to the amenities. What are the amenity list? So now we can see the amenity list. Lap pool, swimming pool, swimming, holiday wonder, or any other amenities which is provided by the property. So now in this we can see the detail, the gallery, the terms and conditions, and then we can quickly go to the book section, and we can book that as well. So in this the options will be available with the terms and conditions. If it is available, here the available date and time will be reflecting. If it's not available, it will not show. It will state as unavailable. So these are the amenities list. So I am sure there must be different amenities in different properties. So all the amenity list will be available there, like gymnasium, clubhouses, all these options will be available there. Now the directory list. So we have the option also to add the directory category and the directory list. So if you can see the directory information, we will get the information, maybe our friends, their relatives, neighbors, we can update the information for there. So in case of any emergency, or if we want to get in touch with any one of them, we can contact them from the directory list. So moving ahead from my directory, we can move to my this event manager, which gives the option of society events. What are the events in the society and the upcoming events in that property that we want to see? Maybe any celebration, suppose the Christmas date is there, so we can see the event, what event type is there, what the event time, and what all will be there during that particular time. The celebration we can see from the event manager. And in case this is a society event, so in events there will be two categories. One is the personal events, and one is society, the property events. So we can also add our personal events, maybe birthday celebration of our family members, maybe anniversary, maybe any other personal event. So we can also update this. Apart from the event manager, we can go to the family manager, that gives the details of the complete family, the family members. In this, as example, we can see the wife, son, daughter, and sister. So accordingly, we can update this information as well of the family. So add a family information option is there. Apart from this, my service bills option will be there, as we've seen the service bill list on the dashboard. So again, we can add the service bill list here. So newspaper, the DTH or the water bill, any service bills can be added here, and we can see the information for service bill. So apart from this, health manager is a added option where we can also see the doctor appointments. If we have any appointments for the health checkup, we can see all these details, and the name of the doctor, the time, whatever the prescription, the details, the complete detail will be there. Also the name of the medicines, quantity, or the time, maybe for how many days, all this will be available here in the description. And also we can track the health also here. So we need to add the personal information like body measurement, the weight, the unit, and we also need to update, maybe if we want to update the net body weight suitable for body height, then action, whether we want to delete this, the activities, all things, this kind of things we can update in the health manager. After health manager, again there is option of albums where we can update the photographs, the images of maybe any events, any celebrations, any festivals. We can update this album. Now my complaint section is there where we can raise the complaint for the user. So in this it's showing 11 complaints, 1 open, in progress 0, closed 10. So now what the complaint number, the category, whether it's related to building management, the garbage, or any other category, we can update. To add the complaint, we simply need to click on the add complaint and we can raise the complaint also. And if we want to see the detail, what action taken on that complaint, so we can go to the complaint view part, and then we can check the comments and the remarks from the respective team. So it will also give the complete description. So after the complaints option, we will go to the visitors. In the visitor section, we can see the visitor list. So whenever any visitor will come, so the gatekeeper will send a notification. Now we can see whether we can accept that visitor or not. So we can approve or disapprove accordingly if we know that person, or we have requested that person, so we can update the information accordingly. So we can enter the visitor details. Now the polls, it's a additional option. I mean, we can give these ratings depending upon the services, and there will be a set questions. So depending upon, we can use the poll section. Notification. So any important notification will be appearing, maybe in case we can see there are on the dashboard, as we have seen the important notifications like the notices, the news, or any other information. So we can also see the notifications as well. So after moving from notification, we can also keep a track of our vehicle. So we can add the information for the vehicle as well, whether it's a 4-wheeler, 2-wheeler, the unit or unit name, building name and unit number, the name of the vehicle, the car number, the plate number, the RFID, the plate number, the model of the car, and the status, whether that is active or inactive. So after my vehicle's inventory option will be there. So we can also keep a tab on the inventory part. So we can just need to add inventory. The inventory of the house will, maybe that is any electronic equipments, it could be any other stuff, furniture, anything that we can update this information in the inventory manager. After inventory manager, we have a facility manager option. So the facility manager option is also there, and then the incident and violation. So in incident and violation, we can see the violations. Maybe we need to just enter the details. What is the violation, whether it's the parking rule which was not followed, so what is the penalty and the status. So all this information we can see here from the violation. Now if we can see this is a violation regarding the parking. So the violation subject states parking rule not followed, was not followed. So now depending upon the charges, what was the penalty? Penalty was 800. violation by, and what was the category, and the violation logs. So all this information will be available. So this is the user application use for the ACUPOMS, how a user can use maybe the owner and tenant. So it is very user friendly, it is easy to use, and all this information will be available on fingertips of a user. So for more information, I request you to please contact us on our website, which is ACUPOMS.com, ACUPOMS.com. So thank you so much.